Maso, La no or say Coco, or say Coco, Copy men say, since I had the was so, Nana Poku are it was sense of my friend that was sense. Yahweh, 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 Yamima, what in that? Yadamasi, Yadamasa. I'm a boy, my young guy. You're in Fiona, when I wait your mockery. I did not see my one of that. One share of Batman's Papa Yara, whom coffee to poor. Adakwa, Ibrahim Sunday, Reverend Osei Kofi, Malik Chabe, Osei Driver, I did not see my mother. Nasia near the mam. We ain't a year Fimo. Yadamasa, Yadamasi, 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 Yadamaso, Yadamasi, Yadamasi, Robert Messi, Papa Yara, Yadamasenso, Ibrahim Sunday. Yadamasenso, Malik Jabe, Ose Grabe, Reverend Ose Kofi, Yadamasenso, Nasinkamo, Yadamasi, Yadamasampa, Nasinkamo, Yadamaso, Yadamasi, Yadamasita. Asante Kotoko say, yeah, yeah. Asante Kotoko say, yeah, yeah. Asante Kotoko, yeah. Asante Kotoko, yeah. Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha. Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha mwako. Asante Kotoko, Yabeshako. Nana Papuari, Asante, nothing can walk, afraid I was down. Nana order on him up out, Esum Dining, nothing can walk. Since coffee men say, afraid you rain fuel, you rain through crack. Yenya yaw bewa, yes, rain a memo, on my one warding. Ani nyansa na fahwe kui mayanda na ye wusu ka hubio yesrenya mi mamuda o sei poku pa propon o sei pachi nyina nyame mu amuda alhaji ademu ya lawson Allen Jima nyina yesrema muda Nasiani adimamu Yadamasi Nana usu Osei poko Abrapon Osei poku Kopi mense Simse yadawasi enso Nana poku ware Yadawasi enso Mofrida wasi enso Yahweh, 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 Yamima Wadinda, Yadamasi, Yadamasa. Amampui, Umayankai, a rain funo, one hour chamukri, at the Nasima Wanada. One share of Batmansa, Papa Yara, Coffee to four. Adakwa, Ibrahim Sunday, Reverend Osei Kofi, Malay Chabe, Osei Driver, at the Nasima Moda. Nasiani Edimam, Uyen, na ye rain fimo. Yadamasa, Yadamasi, da. Yadamaso, Yadamasi, da. Robert Messi, Papa Yara, Yadamasenso, Ibrahim Sunday. Yadamasenso, Malik Chabe, Osei Grabe, Reverend Osei Kofi, Yadamasenso, nothing come more. Yadamasampa, nothing come, Yadamasita. Asante Kotoko say, yeah, yeah. Asante Kotoko say, yeah, yeah. Asante Kotoko, yeah. Asante Kotoko, yeah. Asante Kotoko yebeshe mamo. Asante Kotoko yebeshe mamo. Asante Kotoko yebeshe. Asante Kotoko yebeshe mamo. Asante Kotoko yebeshe mamo. Asante Kotoko yebeshe mwako. Asante Kotoko yebeshe. Asante Kotoko yebeshe ko. Nana Papuari, Asante, nothing can walk, afraid I was down. Nana order on him up, Esum Giant, nothing can walk. Since coffee men say, afraid you rain fuel, you rain through crap. Yenya Yao Bewa, yes, string a memo. On my one wording, I need answer. Never shake we may and down. And then you whistle can whoop you. The string I'm in Mamuda. Or say Poku, Pabrapon, or say Pachi, Nina Yamimuamuda. I'll hide ya demo. Yaw Lawson, Allen Jima. Nina yesre mamuda Nasiani adi mamu Yadamase Lana wusu Osei poko Babrapon Osei poku Kopi mense Sinse yadawasi enso Nana poku ware It was sense of my friend, I was sense. Yahweh, 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 Yamima, what did Yadamasi, Yadamasa. Amafui, Umayankai, Yerin Fiuno, when I wait to more crazy, I did not see my one da. One share of Batman's Papa Yara, Mfum Kofi to four. Adakwa, Ibrahim Sunday, Reverend Osei Kofi, Malay Chabe, Osei Driver, Edina Sigma Moda Nasian Edimam Uyen Aye Rempimo Yadamasa Yadamasi Yadamasi Yadamasida Yadamaso Yadamasi Yadamasida Robert Messi Papa Yara Yadamasenso Ibrahim Sunday Yadamasenso Malik Ali Chabe Ose Grabe Ose Kofi Yadamasenso Nasinkamo Yadamasi Yadamasampa Nasinkamo Yadamaso Yadamasita Asante Kotoko say yeah yeah Asante Kotoko say yeah yeah Asante Kotoko yeah Asante Kotoko yeah Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo Asante Kotoko yebesha Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo Asante Kotoko yebesha mwako Asante Kotoko yebesha Asante Kotoko yebesha ko Nana Popuari, Asante, nothing can walk, afraid I was down. Nana order on him up, Esum Giant, nothing can walk. Since coffee men say, afraid you rain fuel, you rain through crack. Yenya ya bewa, yes, ring a memo. On my one wording, I need answer. Never shake we may and down. And then you was so can we go? Yes, ring a memo. Or say, Poku, Pabrapon, Osai Pachi, Nina Yamimuamoda, Alhaja Demu, Yaw Lawson, Allen Jima, Nina Yasremamuda, Nasiania Dimam.
About 20th of April, no? Okay. Almost 80 in Lucy, and Comrana,
Daniel. Now, young fat pretty much discussion. I think could yes, my could snake, we are about to us. And there can be the side amount.
2 points behind Benny goals. So hoping to at least salvage all the 3 points against the City Rivals, Asante. So very soon we'll be engaging the both coaches to see their actions towards the game, especially from the home side, Coach Kasimo. As match week 28 of the Ghana Premier League, and here at Abrankasi, Dr. Kwame Sports Complex, Nations FC are hosting Kumasi Asante Kotoko. A big game, of course. Both teams are trying to, take advantage of, the struggles of the opponent, take advantage of, the league table. And looking at Nations FC, they are just, 2 points behind the Benny Gold Stars. So we're hoping to at least salvage all the 3 points against, the City Rivals, Kumasi Asante. So very soon we'll be engaging the both coaches to see their actions towards the game, especially from the home side. Coach Kasimo Kansemengo is over here, so let's engage him and see. Coach, good afternoon. Coach, a big game against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. How prepared are you?
We are prepared. We prepare for all matches are 3 points. So then we will be preparing for all matches. The same preparation we've done for Kotoko.
Coach, looking at Kotoko, they don't have very good stats over here, especially at this venue. So psychologically, are you having that edge over Kotoko?
Oh, they came here. We didn't beat them. It was a draw. So you can't say they don't have a very good start this year. Football is a game of uncertainty. So you cannot predict the scoreline or the outcome of a match. So it's football. So the better side, with luck being on the side, will win.
Coach, looking at yourself as a coach, you've never lost a game, especially in the Premier League against Kotoko. Does that give you an edge, especially against Kumasi Asante Kotoko specifically?
I would say yes and no. Because that's why I say football is a game of uncertainty. Anything can happen any moment, any time. But I'm looking forward to continue with that trend.
Coach, Razak Simpson is not with the squad. Can you give us any updates?
Oh, he has a small knock. And he's recovered, but we don't want to stretch him. He need to rest for our next match.
Coach, can you tell me still, you're on the title race. This game, can you promise the fans of a victory?
Oh, all those are the top four are aiming for the 30. So we are on top. So I cannot say we are coming to win and collect our 3 points.
Apart from Simpson, who is also missing the game, especially a key figure within the squad?
I would say apart from Simpson, everybody is okay. We don't have a problem.
Well, thank you very much. All right. We just spoke to Coach Kasimo Kansemengo, and he is optimistic that they are going to take all 3 points against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Now, Coach Prosper Ogum is also be joining us very soon for us to engage in serious action, because this is more or less a regional derby. Majority of Kotoko are having a slight support for Nations FC whenever they're in tough times. So, the coaches are trying to share the ideas. The coach is a coach. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Coach, a big game against, your City Rivals. How prepared are you?
Very prepared.
I'm looking at the fact that Kotoko struggled to win games over here. What is going to change this afternoon?
Commitment.
Coach, apart from commitment, your attackers struggle to score goals in recent times. Any solution to it, especially this big game?
Yeah, we've spoken to them. We've shown them what they are supposed to do. So we are hoping that they apply them.
Coach, looking at the fact that there are similarities between you and Nations FC in a way, quote unquote. I'm looking at the fact that in recent times, your away record is not that convincing. Can you promise the fans of a different complexion, especially in this game?
We'll give out our best.
Coach, apart from Saka Dauda, who is a bit doubtful, can you give us any update about injuries?
Yeah, I think it's the same thing, Lord, and then Ablo. Yeah, they are all not fine. Tinedu is out of the squad because of suspension. That's why it's not part. So,
Coach, look at the fact that in recent times, the midfield battle, others are saying Justice Blair has dropped in energy and etc. To the absence of Tinedu, are you convinced he can play play entirely? Justice Play specifically.
I don't know what you are talking about. Justice Play has been playing fantastically. So I don't know what you are talking about.
Coach, I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
We just spoke to Coach Prosper Natiogman. He's up for the very poor away run in recent times. They haven't won a game their last 4 away games, and it's something so difficult for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But until then, we'll be live with the commentary, with all the updates. We give you live on Globe TV. So stick and stay. Do not change your channel.
Anyway, any come coach is ready. Eddie Atre, we actually game no betting I wom. But like man continue. Yan hwe na fe. Yeni won come na ye and the facts no need data no e dey my no afi yen hwe so I think say games never boss na afi predictions ahodo yeah yen no yeah
match date no Asante Kotoko unbeaten when it comes to previous games etuma on the match date since 1999 now about course 20th of April 2005 Kotoko a 2-1 at the tier RTU na ma day 2 of the 2005 league season on 20th of April 2011 RTU as a kabako Emma Kotoko ekose kabako na ma day 24 of the 2010-2011 league season on 20th of April 2016 Dreams FC Asante Kotoko ekose na kabako a wentimi ante there no ma day 8 of the 2015-2016 league season so we no edama Asante Kotoko unbeaten when it comes to 20th of April since 1999 3 games while winning 2 draw 1 that's 4 goals and then what concede 2 goals but one thing sounds so clear and say Kotoko have scored in each of the games wabo on 20th of April since 1999 so and fixture no ever to 20th of April 2025 expect Asante Kotoko on the ball ever kwa net at the Tier Nations FC. Once a Kotoko last away game was against Accra Lions.
Yeah.
Now since Accra Lions BP League Kotoko visited Accra Lions. Emma in next fixture Kotoko in Lusu be that.
So when Accra Lions bon yeah.
The next fixture will Lusu be since OBP League
okay.
Now Osha the first season here 2021-2022 league season. Monday 34 and Kotoko visited Accra Lions. Game no and day 1-1.
Okay.
So first season and day. Jeko here said the following season Monday 1 and I see team Ekoko. Now over Monday 1 no acquire outstanding game. Let's Asante Kotoko any insuatre etimi ebo. Monday 2 nso so no enso san acquire outstanding game. Let's say between United and Kotoko and etimi at the pem so. So eko here Monday 3 and Sana Asante Kotoko able game that season.
Okay.
Bro, we coming Accra House of Folk. Emma Asante Kotoko and then Accra House of Folk the pem so no game no 80 and day 1-1 on 25th of 1st September 2022. So there's a sad game no so no one lose no. The next season and year 2022-2023 league season Kotoko ekosha Accra Lions kabako Monday 33. The next game Monday 34 Kotoko any Dreams FC and the pem so game no and day goalless. And over last season on Monday 4 Kotoko ekosha Accra Lions kabako went to me ante on Monday 5 Kotoko ewe kami Aduana FC ashe the kabako went to be ante so we PM on 16th of April 2025 Accra Lions ashe Asante Kotoko kami ensa went to me ante Kotoko next fixture against Nations FC. Yeah. So from this data it means Kotoko going into this game Nyadia obe lose game and the last away sider it me prevent Nations FC from scoring then Aduana FC Bromo Etimiko secure 1-0 win on 19th of March 2025 and then Monday 20 of the ongoing league season. Now Nations so far our boy a total of 67 games in the Ghana Premier League. Emu 22 and wetima keep clean sheets. 67 emu 22 and a Nations wetima keep clean sheets. As against Kotoko since 1999 wabo a total of 685 games in the Ghana Premier League. Emu 307 and on wetima keep clean sheets and Nations the first season Oplesi 7th with 49 points and no any to be born man corner anymore and they Asante Kotoko and so Aje Ghana League 24 times since 1956 competition and the most successful. So after Monday 27 Nations FC at the second position with 48 points. Asante Kotoko at the third position with 47 points. Just a point, and they separated two teams.
Okay.
So based on my data analysis on this game, may hear any musebe away win. For the first time, Asante Kotoko record win over Nations FC in the Ghana Premier League.
Okay.
For the first time, Asante Kotoko record win over Nations.
Michael Chedramina, Patrick Asedu, and also Albert Amoa, and Tim Manu Andrews also playing for Kotoko, and of course Peter Amidu Akwa, Daniel Ajete, and Michael Sefa all for Kotoko this afternoon. Frederick Asari is the captain for Kotoko, and imposed today for the Porcupine Warriors. A very good goalkeeper. Kotoko have Mohamed Kamara as the backup goalkeeper on the bench. Prosper Nate Ogum knows how to win the league. He has done it before with Kotoko. He's here today with the Fabulous Boys against Nations FC. Remember, in the first round, it was Nations FC getting the victory over Kotoko. Nafiu Suleimana got a goal, and of course, the league's top scorer, Faisal Chawate, also on the score sheet for today's home side. We have Burkinabe Rabin Osman Sanon, the captain and also the goalkeeper for Nations FC this afternoon. Former Kotoko defender Christopher Nate is in the side for the home side. Of course, Nafiu Suleimana, who got a goal when Nations FC traveled to Kotoko's home in the first round, is here starting today for Nations FC. Richard Danso, Michael Abrokwa, Raymond Oko Gripman also starting for the home side this afternoon. Sadiq Alhassa and former Bechem United defender Samuel Osekufo, and also former Bechem United player Emmanuel Nano playing for Nations FC this afternoon. And of course, the man I talked about, 11 goals so far in the Ghana Premier League, Faisal Chawate, Prince Badu, all for Nations FC. The likes of Calvin Ampofo, Kofi Mensah, the goalkeeper, and also Ibrahim Abba, all on the bench for Nations FC. Baba Yaya and also Pami Opoku, the star striker, is on the bench. And Wisdom Fernando Bassi, all on the bench for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. You can look at the excitement of the players at the bench for Nations FC. The Porcupine Warriors would want to redeem themselves against Nations FC, taking into consideration that they lost the first round. And of course, coming into this game, they lost by a huge margin against Accra Lions.
Nations FC are unbeaten. Yet to taste defeat against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Look at the fact that this season they've had a scrappy home record, but their last 5 home games proud this one, they lost only 2, they won 3. So it tells you that despite having uncertainty in terms of the recent performance at home, but proud to this game, they've had a perfect run against Dreams FC. So they'll be hoping to pounce on that against Kumasi Asante Kotoko, which have a very good record, especially at this venue against Nations FC. We'll see whether these two teams will give us the best. Both teams are within the title race. This game is going to prove a lot and have a lot of effects on league table.
The likes of Emmanuel MP will have something to prove today for Kotoko. Signed from Great Olympics, has lost his position lately in the Kotoko setup. And here we go at the Brankase. Kotoko gets us going. Sadiq Al Hassan putting that ball for Emmanuel Ano. Frederick Asari. Kumasi Asante Kotoko coming forward here. Emmanuel Anchi. Long one trying to locate Peter Amidu Akwa. But Nations FC deal with that one perfectly.
It's obvious that Nations FC are not trying to give that high pressing to the centre backs of Kotoko. So the midfield is being packed. Faisal Chawate and also Downside dropping deep to complement the effort in midfield. So it tells you Kotoko must be quick in midfield to be able to have that numerical advantage over Nations.
Emmanuel Nete, former Kotoko player, surging forward, gets the first free kick of the game.
Christopher Nate is one of the best fullbacks, especially surging forward. So Kotoko must try to find a way to handle him. He's their former player and he knows how to play against them, especially at this crucial stage of the league. And he's been convincing, so impressive to watch.
Christopher Nate. Feeling the pain so far. Playing against Kotoko. He knows the in and out of Kotoko.
The last game they played at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, Kotoko lost by 2-0. Nafu Suleiman and also Faisal Chawate. Both of them were on the score sheet, and this afternoon they are all in action.
Osaiku 4. Michael Abrokwa. And here comes Prince Badu. Nation is looking for a foul but not giving. Quickly, Kotoko on the move. A switch of play trying to locate Peter Amidu Akwa, but Nate deals with that one in a perfect way.
Amidu Akwa has been the target so far, looking at how Kotoko are playing. Spreading play from the midfield to the left side, but he's having a very big match to play against Christopher Nati.
It looks to be physical in the early stages of the game. Christopher Nate getting the knocks in this early stage. Prince Badu. This is comfortable for Frederick Asari.
Nations are having one of the best centre backs pair. Who alongside anybody is being partnered with. And Oko Gripman partnering this afternoon. And they've been interesting to watch.
Here comes Kotoko with Emmanuel Anchi. Good display by the silky midfielder Peter Amidu Akwa for Kotoko to Emmanuel Anchi. Anchi loses possession, but good control with the chest from Samba O'Neill. Asiedu. Back to Patrick Asiedu. Kotoko keeps the ball in play. Justice play. This is in Team Menu. Kotoko with some beautiful football in the early stages of the game.
Adran Ageti alongside Patrick Asiedu, these are attacking-minded fullbacks. I can see them clearly influencing the game anytime they are trying to create overload from the wide. And it's so good. Nations FC are trying to put a lot of aggression to their game, yet to play to suit Emmanuel Ano and Faisal Chawate.
There has been a battle so far between Emmanuel Ano and Samba O'Neill.
Emmanuel Anchi is doing the needful. As the number 10 player, you must draw fouls for your team. But he's a bit soft, losing the ball soft. He should improve upon his physicality.
With Kotoko's game against Bichim United, at the Baba Nyara Sports Stadium. It was Baba Yaya in the starting 11 for Kotoko. Today, Prosper Nate Ogum looking for that creativity. He has decided to start the former Great Olympics player, Emmanuel Mp.
Kotoko are winless in their last 5 away games. They drew 3 and they lost 2. They've scored only 2 goals. They've considered 6, so it tells you in away ground they struggle to score in recent times. Also, they do consider a lot of goals. And their last game, they considered 3 unanswered goals against Accra Lions, and that is a problem.
Free kick to Kotoko. Patrick Asiedu. You look at the back line of Nations FC. In the absence of Razak Simpson, it has been Oko Ripman. Michael Abrokwa and Samuel Osekufor. A 3-man back line for Nations FC. Kasim Mingil or Kainse with a tactical work here.
Justice Blaze scored from such distance against Kando out of Lions. But this one, the option was a bit scrappy. But just like you said, the 3-back is working perfectly. And having Kufu alongside Uku Ripman.
Well, here comes Nations FC with Nafiu Sulemana. Corner kick. Kasim Mengelo Kainse.
Faisal Chawote is a threat. He's been off, especially from the first 6 minutes. But look at that threat alone. It tells you he's a dangerous player. 11 goals with 3 MVPs this season. He's a gem.
Nations FC. The team menu gets the ball away for Kotoko. This season it has been Kofi Mensah for Nations FC in most of the games in post, but Robin Osman Sanon, the Burkina Faso international, played for Salitas FC in Ouagadougou. Here comes Faisal Chawate. Can this be the first goal? Side netting. Dangerous player by all standard. Just look at the frustration of his coach, Kasim Mingilo Kainte. Nations FC with some beautiful football.
Adran Ajete must be cautious about the customer he's handling. He's very quick, difficult to handle, and he's having that pressing ability. And you don't have to be sluggish against such a player.
Kotoko driving forward with Peter Amidu Aqua. Still, Aqua puts in that cross. Albert Amua. What a chance for Kotoko. What a game we are witnessing so far. Albert Amua nearly getting the first goal for the Porcupine Warriors.
No, Albert failed to have a perfect half turn before receiving the ball. So before turning, the angle was narrowed by the goalkeeper. So no option than to target the far angle, which was also tight. Look at that. He turned very fast back. The angle was closed entirely by the goalkeeper.
Nafiu Suleimana for Nations. This is Abrokwa. Good control by Richard Danso. Gripman. Long one trying to locate Christopher Nate. Christopher Nate went surging forward. Very dangerous against his former team.
Richard Danso supposed to be adding that creativity, supplying Nafiu Sulemana and also Faisal Chawote, but it's not been effective in the game so far.
Sadiq loses possession. This is Amwa. To Peter Amidu Aqua. This is Kotoko. Kotoko wanted the corner kick. But the decision is a goal kick.
Peter Amidu is up in his game. And it's a plus because he's been influential from the past two actions. No wonder they are targeting attack.
Abrakwa formations. Good control by Patrick Asiedu. Here comes Kotoko. Miscommunication between two Nations FC players results in Raymond Ripman on the floor receiving treatment.
That was pure miscommunication. And they're supposed to improve upon that because Kotoko are finding players in between the lines. The moment you allow them spaces, it can cause troubles.
The last 5 games for Nations FC. Young Apostles came here, defeated Nations FC 2-1. Adriana Stars also got a 1-0 victory here. Emmanuel Mafo with that goal and has been voted as the goal of the month. So beating Nations FC this season at the Brancase is not a difficult task. Kotoko, efforts have been put in, can't do that. Corner kick for Kotoko.
I love the interpositional play between Albert Amwa and Peter Amiduakwa. You know, Amwa can operate as a winger. And anytime the ball is being sent wide, you see him trying to create that central space for Amidu to run in. Just for him to take advantage of the wide areas. And they've won a corner kick from that perspective.
Patrick Asiedu delivers the cross. Good header out. Emmanuel Anchi with that poor long-range strike.
Emmanuel Anchi, he scored from such a distance against Young Apostles, no Boise. But since then, he's been struggling to find the scoring boot. But this afternoon, in place of Baba Yaya means he's worked a lot in the training grounds.
So far, this is Emmanuel Ano for Nations FC. Good save by Frederick Asari. And the rebound, comfortable one for the goalkeeper. Not able to handle it the first time. But on the second attempt, Frederick Asari saves Kotoko from that pressure.
Having Emmanuel Ano alongside Fraser Chawati, these are two devastating players. And he's having experience in the league. Emmanuel Ano, he played 5 seasons for Bechim before joining Nations FC, and 12 games, he's having 3 goals. He scored against Caruela, Pacific Holy Stars, and Samatex. This man wearing a maternity shirt for the home side. He is very, very dangerous, and he came as an instant hit for the home side this season.
And Team Menu's pass was a poor one, intercepted by Nations. This is Abrokwa trying to locate Emmanuel Ano. This is Ano from Nations FC. Very silky combination with Faisal Chawate. That's a great goal! What a goal! Nations FC have taken the lead against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. What a strike it was! Absolutely beautiful. Fantastic strike by Asante. Nice. Nafiu Sulemana scored against Kotoko in the first round. He has done that again against the same opponent today. What a strike. Goal of the season contender, Nafiu Sulemana. Nations FC 1, Kotoko 0.
The angle Emmanuel Mafo scored from against the same Nations, that is where Nafiu Sulemana took advantage of, and the goalkeeper at least expected such drive from this young man. And don't forget, the last game they played, prior to this game, you could see he scored the first goal around the 31st minute. And just watch that. He got a time, the space, And look at that technique. The goalkeeper could not anticipate such a ball from that wide angle. And Frederick Asari beat into it. Back to back, they've always taken the lead. The last game at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, they scored the first goal. And they eventually won that game this afternoon. The same thing happened over here.
Nafiu Suleimana took Frederick Asari by surprise. Prosper Nate Ogum and his side behind here at the Brankase. He needs to work the wonders to get his team back in the game and possibly get a winning goal. But high-spirited Nations FC are flying. Samba O'Neill. Patrick Asiri for Kotoko. Saiku Four to his goalkeeper.
Just like I said prior to this game, Kotoko struggle to prevent the opponent from scoring, especially in their last few away games they've played. And it is showing over here. That was a perfect strike from Nafiu Suleimana.
It has been a ding-dong affair. The goal has erupted the fans. Kotoko needs to reset. And of course, they've done that through their goalkeeper. Now here it's Patrick Asari. Patrick Asari loses
Abusua waswa na wasubscribe channel no exclusive any Safer Sports TV, Safer Sports Plus ni nyina ubenya ye ho eno no wasubscribe me kuma see asere ko town by Nation FC share nice goal na few and a twat na ma nice goal no share goal we no in second half make ho asem Frederick Asari was a poor bibia wugina no angle na wugina no obetimi the ball no ashe ho entino eno ene kuma see asere ko e wo one down. Prosper na Togo with no rant here about back abese Nation FC and I'm running Crabia and eventually ha a exclusive.
The idea was a perfect one, but Christopher Nate not able to reach that one. Kotoko looks jittery after conceding that spectacular strike. Nations FC currently, if the score remains this way, it will move up to 51 points.
Kotoko once again are losing the midfield battle. Team men alongside Justice Blay are not giving that shield enough. And Jumala Lantry cannot give a lot of offensive contributions. But at this point, Nations are picking gradually from all departments. The center back pair has been solid. The midfield influencing the game the more. The wingers are devastating. Kotoko have a lot of things to do.
Who told you the league title is between Kotoko and Bibiani Go Stars? Nations FC have announced themselves as a title contender.
10 wins this season for Kotoko in a way. At this time, they are trailing.
Emmanuel MP not getting the foul. This is Ntimenu with a true pass to Amwa. This is Albert Amwa. Albert cut offside.
That was a brilliant pass from Ntimenu. And a perfect first touch from Albert Amwa. But it's on an offside.
Kotoko looking for a swift response in the first half. Their energy level is up. Matching Nations FC. Cycle forward there, long one. Free kick to Kotoko.
The last time they played here, it was 2-2, and that day Intimenu unfortunately scored an own goal for the home side. That's in their favor.
20 minutes gone. Nations FC up by a goal against Kotoko. Nafiu Suleimana with that spectacular strike. Michael Abrokwa takes the throw. Albert Amwa with a header. Back to Rabin Osman Sanon. Robin Osman Sanon, the goalkeeper for Nations FC, a former Sanitas FC player in Ouagadougou in Burkina Faso.
What Kotoko should do at this point is just to calm down, control their adrenaline level, because trying to get that quick equalizer is creating a lot of spaces for Nations to exploit.
Well, the goal scorer is here. Nafiu Suleimana. Richard Danso.
Asante Kotoko say, yeah, yeah. Asante Kotoko say, yeah, yeah. Asante Kotoko, yeah. Asante Kotoko, yeah. Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha. Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha mwako. Asante Kotoko yebesha.
Against the Queen Chelsea and the Mediama. 22 minutes. Kaola United. Which are born the Bonacquatri. Nuruddin Jibril. Jibril Timakwana Yamana Kwine. Assistant line 2. Wulani Adi Dodu Osibono a goal kick. Jemo Infantia. Kaola United. Kaola United 14 matches away. Romalusu 10 matches. I said just 3 goals. I consider 12 goals. Goalkeeper Benjamin Asare. House of Folk. Hussein. Nancy Amanakai. Beautiful tackling. Ujabo on the Bona Kwakoma, Mohamed Asigiri. Asigiri Jamdiama Abubakar Mohamed. Batu Asigiri. Abubakar Mohamed. Ujabo da Kufifri. Giyasu. Nasudabi Passionate Manko. Bona Kwakoti Aprantiani Jene. Samuel Amufa. Samuel Amufa contribute one center circle. Ujabo da Koma Seto say. Setting a crab on the Maphobia. Hussein Mohamed. Hussein Nasu Sea Lusubon. Ababeti Emmanuel Mankwa. Mankwa Piabon the Bona Quatri. Aquaco de Rafael Amponsa. Lovely pass. Phobia. Seto Sewa Mapa Nasulabi. Fatawa Mapas Nanko. Fatao Mohamed Capital Edima Karela. Wakontubono. Ediama Karela Wakalebone Fio. Aye two in echo Ediama Glorious Across Folk.
I don't tell the brother Abdel Fattah Mohammed, a former player for Team and the Gabby had to fix. So, when you ask you, and such a player, experience a woman or Ghana Premier League. Sometimes there are some boys by one man. You to me just and for Fattah. This is the mobile for Team and the Gabby Karela, and the kind of experience, as I said, they are one. And you're bad now, obey said, baptism. That's what I say.
Phobia Ranchen, Crabona Branch, Fanny Kevin, Osiasibi, where Germany Akoma Hussein Jabon, the Aquakoma, Emmanuel Amanka, or Bonnet Tentil, the Achity about Sunan Sudebi, Kaola Mantano, Akaleboni de Fuel, Emmanuel Amanka, once again, where Jabon, the Bona Quachi, Phobia, Rafael, where Germany Amankwa, beautiful play from Amankwa, where Germany Akoma Seto say, Hussein Nasudebi. Who said the Bona Kote Habilu Al Hassan. Kevin Osiasibi. We jabon the Bona Confifi. Phobia Manteno Rafael Amponsa. Beautiful turning. We jabon the Bona Co Binkunso.
Super player. Yes. Woman forum. 20 minutes here. Nations up to one. Now it's a Kevin Uncle. One on shot to me actually. After woman forum. She might just tell you. Where was the coach?
Asante, nothing come on. Ibrahim Sunday, Reverend Osei Malay Jabe, Osei Drava, Adina Sigma Muda. Nasia near the mam. Na ye rain fimo. Yadamasa, Yadamasi, 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 Yadamaso, Yadamasi, Yadamasi, Robert Messi, Papa Yara, Yadamasenso, Ibrahim Sunday, Yadamasenso, Malik Chabe, Ose Drabe, Ose Kopi, Yadamasenso, Nasinkamo, Yadamasi, Yadamasampa,
Even say Asibi, Wabara Chantani Bonachu, Tiabox Luna Sudabi. Referee Salam Yo bless. What you free kick at Yamakawela United. Appointed Nasiru Abdul Karim, goalkeeper. Wabone Tente Adibono Achim. Kunatu Yatuma Pindono. Antimanko. Abedi Abubakar Muhammad. Edi Makawela. Abubakar Piabo Adibona Kochi. Back to Abubakar Nasudabi. How true in a culture maphobia. Tubona Aquakuti Kwabna Boating. Ojaboni Bonabachi, Setosabon and Tentachi, Tiabox and Nasudabi. Fatau Muhammad, Wapin Bonafio. Phobia. 7 appear sorry, we are boxing across the board on Nasudabi. Ibrahim Giyasu Wakalebona Mabono Echo through 35 minutes. Emmanuel Amankwa Watubono the Bona Coma Seto say back to Nasudabi. Emmanuel Amankwa Timan control Bono through in Echo Jamakawela United. Winning the 14th game at 2 teams in Asia, our Premier League. House of Folk are winning 3 matches against Kerala in the Premier League. Kerala are winning 4. Namon Kerala. Winning away game via Etia Phobia in the Premier League. Mohamed Asigri, Abone Bona Koni Faso, Nasudabi Obienwo, Hussein Mohamed, Rabone Tentenaso, Fatao Mohamed, beautiful play. Wajabon Bonako, Nifasu Abdul Rahman Yaya, Jamana Kwamananko, Kunatu Yatom, Wakontubono, Wajomudia Kwakoma, Phobia Mantini Kwabon, Wabone tetina so da bi. Wabobo na to akone. Rafael Mposa wabobo na to akone. The last game tas non casquado no ne.
Asante Kotoko say, yeah. Asante Kotoko say, yeah. Asante Kotoko, yeah. Asante Kotoko, yeah. Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha. Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo. Asante Kotoko yebesha mwako. Asante Kotoko yebesha. Asante Kotoko yebesha ko.
0241 0241 74 06 09 0241 74 06 09. After so your about here, who couldn't mean ye, what you mean ye? Who your about him and him, who couldn't what you mean ye? What be a demon or how I don't Mini baby or body name say, or body name of permanent gun, every bedroom or walk or benefit bedroom or who go now, we say so maybe I know you're old, Danny. What are phenomena friend? No more from bedroom. You're making me do it just 3 hours. Who the bus are 3 hours? No, 3 hours. Phenomena friend 0241 74 06 09 0241 74 06 09. Make a man your wedding style. I said your mumpe. I saw the other mumpe. Omujita free mu okorebi e shire dum pa no we searching gamwa. Enya sam ketwa. Share. Ndi no man o da fa no man na dey friend. O da fa no man. O ti won fa no man o. Fa man o fa. O ti na o se o fa no man. Fa no man na friend 0241 74 06. And you be from say akokora e be dana branch na akokora pa o mo say akokora bi bisa no bre no da o de twia so no ba so do no so abre o si bi wura ye ntu ihye da ye tu ihye da na mo de asi ya be adom o chena ai kachi de no mi o be pe control pa akwa o be pe control pa o be pe control pa and you know and it's no me do Oje.
Daniel Andrade, he should have done better. Daniel Andrade, he should have done better. It's a terrible shame. There's no control for him. I said, David Aziz Luna, the chapter of the Ferro, Abdul Razak Hassan, when the chapter of the Tsunami, but it's a terrible for but it's a terrible tsunami. Asante Nishwe Edema Bitchum United. Watu bwana kama kuna wabidi Abrantia Shefero aya Abdul Razak Hassan. Watu bwana sasa sisi tu azaya nyapo. Love control azaya nyapo. Wometina para watu bwana sisi rasu kutani. Bwana Abrantia na bwana Kobebia. Pereka sala tu bwana Matanya Andrana Jeti. Tanya Andrana Jeti. Ajeti. Tanya Andrana. Watu bwana Kobebia. Babaya tu Tanya Andrana Jeti. Ajeti. Watu bwana sisi na subwana Kobebia. Ajeti bwana Kobebia. Abrantia ya fara Michael Sifa to Agris Intimenu to Samba Odell. What a beautiful Samba. Wow. Samba to Chassis Play the one about it. Now so this Camarana Abrantia. Sefero, I am Michael Sifa. Baba one of the Samba Odell. Samba Odell into Mali. The Congo soldier. Samba Odell. Samba. But you have an assault to Peter Amilwapa. Peter Amilwapa. Peter. But you have an assault. Abrantia, Sefero, I am Patrick Esiru. To Abrantia. Sefero, I am Michael Sifa. But you have an assault to Daniel Andrade. Justice play to Intimenu. Intimenu and Tiabon so lovely control. Michael Sifa. To Abrantia and Samba Odell. But Chabana says, Peter Amilwapa. Let's not para. Amilwapa. Amilwapa. Tsunami. I am United. Abrantia versus Isaiah Nyapo. Abrantia versus Peter Amilwapa. It's Lefia the features of Enima Foul. One at the foul. United. Follow 12, follow 13. Go to that side of the gym. So the game is left to be broken. Kobia Metama Kumasi Asante Kotoko HAB. United HAB. Yeah. I am making FIFA 13. Elema Aya Kotoko.
Ball, go for say off. Yes, it's 2. How much 2? Off. Okay. Me has the message can be more there off. Oh, but anything. Never see a market of 40 as I wish I for Asante Kotoko and from you, I come in. It's in fact, serious. Nations Ashemiru, Sisi abro kasa yi. Ẹ̀yin agudi kura. Ẹ̀yin agudi kura. Ayi. In fact, serious. Serious.
Dabi until no omu nyina exam so and all this be the sound oh no yeah I didn't know you. We get you on. One shot on you. Goalkeeper no how when they keep money to me now your first last month I didn't say why immediately we on this side play on the crowd oil off on the offside supporters people just say ball off almost say off I know what you say the ball right there say it will be more for you one more for you for supporters people for you one more for you aye
Well, exclusive. Kumasi Asante Kotoko elusu 2-0 in first half. Ewo Abankase Dr. Kwame Complex. Kumasi Asante Kotoko elusu eka minu omuntimi tibi. When opese oji league na this a match utimi kulusu with Abankase. Eno ehonsem ana mosomfu se famatana si amide ebremo in first half no wa wonim die esi here Glove for Enoma Etikoya, it was a match no heading, so we be be way, and he has a Ghana Premier League. No, it was some of the way. Now, sponsor be abisum, now what me and ye be a year woman on any what me and ye be a hay. Now, Banisia Yana Edding, Pa, Emma, Eho, and no any ECM. Uko room, Kumasi Asante Kotoko. In first, Suleiman, Edikato, Atana, and a nation Sadiba, Kwasaka, who I'm no say. Krobia Asante Kotoko Metema be a dream there Kenane Ghana Premier League no was said Kumasi Asante Kotoko mutumu adwum eno NMD ka kire mu se ne wulusu ne match na fa ne se Ghana Premier League no onka ho because untimi ntina ho na wulusu nto aso mpiremienu no wa se Ghana Premier League no oka ho now Kumasi Asante Kotoko Ghana Premier League no we are out of the Ghana Premier League eno ehun sem ana yebe pensem Plus Ben and a Statima Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Maybe a ready a canasa, young Ghana Premier League in first afternoon, teams no, maybe a one and a share the match and I said one in first half waiting the ball at all the Yanko Atna. Nation FC Eddie Kai Aye Kumasi Asante Kotoko. According to commentator ATN no, actually in first and a second goal the bit marks a offside a offside or hope. Ukopim will be Chima, Bicham United. etnafie ama eye bekum Chelsea abehye na kamienu amwatim baako eye Gold Stars eni Mediama 0-0 obi anhye bi ho Dream FC eso eni Vision FC enso abo 0-0 obi anhye bi ho Heart of Lion ahye Accra Lion eka baako House of Folk ne Carrera obi anhye bi ho ana Basike eso obi anhye bi 0-0 eye Nation FC ahye Kumasi Asareko eka mienu a want be Young Apostle any Samates obi entimi in first half no Kumasi Asareko ana age poto so Ghana Premier League agia enye de o se uye ni timi no kasa die assistant now Kumasi Asareko abetoso on the 4th position ana Kumasi Asareko Nation FC and already kind 51 points Billion Gold Stars the same thing 51 points and oho ntino enne etisi Kumasi Asareko open Ghana Premier League agia enye bowe na prosper na te ogum ono mrantie no mokobodo ho eno ana ye ka chem se ye poor performance ana krobia Sandero ko mu yusu ho pitch no anase mo bono eye abankese ewo ho ntino ube ka se this time round no be adure de aye ka de ka krobia Sandero ko enya de Ghana Premier League ne de ubetimi age official ubetimi de Ghana Premier League no one woni eye Aduana Stars ewo next match ebo after that oko House of Folk etirimasa tuwadum ne pebitina Ghana Premier League bibia akodru no ntino no kure ene baako prosper na te ogum walusu atwaso ai eno ene mbre bi esi ya wunya ho tra yenhwe said this time with menya ho asatena bi mana emre nkrabia ebasia na ato ya ontie wia ene sera beto ejane pa eyi amamo
Asante Kotoko say. Yeah, yeah. Asante Kotoko say. Yeah, yeah. Asante Kotoko. Yeah. Asante Kotoko. Asante Kotoko Yebesha Mamo. Asante Kotoko Yebesha Mamo. Asante Kotoko Yebesha. Asante Kotoko Yebesha Mamo. Asante Kotoko Yebesha Mamo. Asante Kotoko Yebesha Mako. Asante Kotoko Yebesha. Asante Kotoko Yebesha Ko.
Prosper Nata Ogum lost by 3 goals against Accra Lions. We've done 45 minutes. He's down here by 2 goals. Fernando Wisdom Basse is being introduced by Prosper Nata Ogum. Peter Amidu Aqua taking off. So an early substitution in the second half for Kotoko. An attacking substitution. Wisdom Fernando Bassi came on against Bechem United at the Baba Nyara Sports Stadium. And that little cameo, with the help of Samuel Tinedu, turned the game on its head. Kotoko got the equalizing goal from the spot kick against the Hunters. Today they are down by 2 goals. Can Fernando Basse inject that pace and clinical finishing into this lackluster Kotoko side? Nations FC have by far been the better team in the first half. The goals speak for them.
At this point, Kotoko should be mentally tough not to give the game away, because the moment they try to lose concentration, the more nations are going to put the game to bed. Having faced Ote, who's just hoping for another goal to his name, Emmanuel Arno, alongside Nafu Sulemana, are the real deal in the first half.
Here comes Arno for Nations FC. Can this be the 10th goal? Great defensive work by Kotoko. Still, Nafu Sulemana for Nations FC. Nations FC. What a game they are having this afternoon against Kotoko. This could have been the sucker punch. Getting the 3rd goal very early in the second half would have put the game to bed.
Yeah, of course. And defensively, Kotoko are not watertight. And a lot of spaces for the opponent to exploit. And we saw same signature poor defending against Bechem United. It revealed against Accra Lions. And the same over here. Take away Samba O'Neill, who individually is stepping up in terms of organization, in terms of adding compactness. Kotoko are behind in defense.
Henry Kwabiansu being introduced in the first half. Alongside this man, Samba O'Neill. That is the defensive partnership for Kotoko. Michael Sefa, the right side. Patrick Asiedu at the left side. Very solid defenders still. Kotoko feeling the pressure from this nation side. Asiedu putting the cross. Easy for Robin Usman.
It's not the amount of crosses you can put in, but to be able to find a target man in the box, looking at Albert Amos' height alongside Sami Kufo, and also Uko Gripman. It's difficult for Albert to dominate the crosses.
Patrick Asiedu. Emmanuel Entry for Kotoko. Now this is Intimenu. This could have been a goal for Kotoko. Andrews Intimenu. What exactly was he thinking?
Indecisiveness from Intimenu at that point. You know, hungry players will try the options. But he lacked that decision making at that specific point. Whether he was passing or he was shooting, you cannot rightly.
Kotoko, having come from behind to win a league game since December 2023 when they defeated Legon Cities 3-1. So going down by a goal or two is difficult for Kotoko to come back since 2023. They are down by 2 goals here. Okain Semingo for Nations FC. Good control. Ntimenu. Cheigamena for Kotoko. Sefa switches play, trying to locate Fernando Bassi. The second goal scorer and not loses possession. Good play from Kotoko.
Once again, look at that pressing scheme from Nations FC. And Kotoko are circulating the ball, but they cannot progress it beyond the center back.
Fernando Bassi for Kotoko. A poor cross from the Nigerian.
If Kwame Poku was within the team, crosses can serve a lot of purpose. But just like I said, consider the height of Oko Gripman alongside Samuel Kufo and how they dominate aerially. I think crosses can be the solution for Kotoko. They should find a way to create line splitting moments to get their goals or maybe shoot from distance.
You need a clinical finisher to get the cutbacks. Now here is Ano. Sadiq Al-Hassan with that strike. But off the bar quickly.
Jumanal Anon doing all the dirty work. But Sadiq Al-Hassan, he wasn't good enough.
Kwame Ansu. Anchi. Ntimanu for Kotoko, surging forward. This is Ntimanu. Free kick for Kotoko. Good pressure from Kotoko.
The pressure is good, but Kotoko can be consistent with the pressure. They easily collapse when the pressure is overturned. And that second goal came from a moment where Kotoko will focus on the attack. And when the oversize came to their way, they couldn't defend.
We've seen spectacular goals from free kicks this season in the Ghana Premier League. Ransford Mensah for Hearts of Oak. Patrick Asiedu loves scoring from the free kick. A great opportunity for Kotoko to make it 2-1. Emmanuel Anchi, good save. Great goalkeeping. The reason why Robin Osman Sanon is the captain for Nations FC.
Perfect ball from Emmanuel Anchi. But again, the goalkeeper was up to the task. Well anticipated flick.
Can this be the Kotoko? Kumasi Asante Kotoko up their game in the second half. Emmanuel Anchi, great strike and an equally good save from Robin.
This is top class goalkeeping, and he's been on top of issues this afternoon for the home side.
Blay puts in the pass for Amwa. Fernando calling for the ball. Amwa decides to locate Ntim Manu. Manu to Shea Jamina. It is Kotoko at the moment. Blay for Kotoko. Albert Amwa should have chosen Fernando Bassi Wisdom at the left side for that pass.
One thing Kotoko must understand is that Nations pretty solid, especially the rate at which they regroup in defense. So looking for spaces between the lines to spread is going to be difficult. So maybe just try something from behind, because as we speak, a lot of men are always at the back, limiting spaces for the likes of Emmanuel Anchi.
Justice Blay. A long one trying to locate Fernando. The control from Anchi was a poor one, but still Kotoko in possession through Fernando Wisdom. Nations FC closing all the passing lanes. Kotoko finding it difficult to give that passes up front for the attackers to get their team back in the game.
It's really difficult. And from their last game evidence, it will be surprised if they fail to score, because the attack is not looking lively.
Ntimanu. Kotoko has been on top in this second half. Yes, Shea Jamina.
Esto es un portátil. Puede hacer lo que hacen todos los portátiles. Navegar, crear y ver tus pelis favoritas.
Prosper Natelgum is really depicting itself in the early stages of the second half.
The difference when it comes to the wing play for both teams is the fact that Nations FC are having devouring, devastating wingers, whereas Kotoko wingers are not giving that mark it needs to threaten the opponent.
Nafi Suleimana. Emmanuel Anchi clashed with the first goal scorer of the game. As a result, free kick against Kotoko.
Nafi Suleimana, formerly of Tamale City. Very good player, entertaining to watch. He's been decisive for Nations FC this season, and in big games, he do step up.
Good tackle. Nafi. Abrokwa. Osaiku for Nations. Christopher Nate was looking for that ball from Osaiku 4. Henry Kwame What a tight defense by Nations FC. Winning all the balls. Not giving room for Kotoko to exploit.
The last game against Dreams here. Faisal Chawate scored around the 76th minute for Nations FC. So it tells you they can still score more in the second half. And Kotoko, not surprised because their last game against Accra Lions, they conceded 2 goals in the first half, the 19th minute and also the 40th minute. No wonder they are down, or they were down in the first half by 2 goals.
Baba Yaya and Isaac Minta to be introduced by Kotoko. Still, Kotoko needs creativity up front, and they need that goal poacher. Prosper Nate Ogum really wants to get something from this game, if possible a draw. Look at the substitutions.
At this point, you must throw more attacking players up front. But the fact of the matter is that the more you are trying to attack, the more Nations looks dangerous.
Christopher Nate has been a spirited guy this afternoon against his former club. The inspiration and the motivation when playing against your former club is a different one. Emmanuel Entry to be substituted out for Kotoko. Justice Blay also coming off. Baba Yaya and Isaac Minta replacing the 2 players.
Justice Blay in recent times is lacking that complete stamina, that full fitness. And at this point, Kotoko are playing without a tailor-made defensive base midfielder.
You look at the style of play of Nations FC. You see swift attacking play. Kotoko have Saka Dauda, who is absent from this game as a result of injury. Is that caliber of player to torment the Nations FC back line? Asiedu for Kotoko. Trying to locate Minta. Osaiku 4 with a header. Free kick to Kotoko. At a very advantageous position.
Albert Amwa, despite his low center of gravity, but the ability to contest and battle for every area ball is a plus. And he just won a free kick, very advantageous for Kotoko. But collectively in defense, you can see Kotoko having a lot of lapses. And also in midfield, anytime they are facing highly technical midfielders, the midfield collapses. With that game against Bechem United, Kofi Tumpoenko up their game and the midfield collapsed. And this afternoon we are seeing the same dimensions over here. But this is advantageous.
Henry Kwame Prosper Nate Ogum in disbelief from the resulting free kick.
Only power, no technique. And when you are chasing results and you've been awarded such advantageous free kick, you should have tried something interesting from that. Henry also should have done better, especially from this perspective. Because if nations are awarded such free kick within such crucial area, it's going to be dangerous.
Henry Kwame when Kotoko played against second division side, Accelerate FC in the FA Cup at the Babanyara Stadium, Henry Kwame got a goal from a free kick for Kotoko. Good control by Ntim. Ansu with that pass to Babayaya. Ntim Menu. Oseiku forward interception. Poor pass from Abrokwa. Now Kotoko in possession. Babayaya. Still, Babayaya. Good play from Kotoko. Fernando Bassi waiting for that pass. Finally, he gets it. Timanu to Babayaya. Fernando Bassi for Kotoko. Good defensive organization by Nations FC. Fernando flagged offside.
Yeah, of course. Just like I said earlier, trying to find spaces between the lines of Nations FC is something difficult because they are best in terms of regrouping. And Kotoko should try to, shoot from distance because penetrating is something difficult. But they will circulate the ball around and they are being pressed off. And they have to chase the game again.
Aside Nafiu Sulemana, Emmanuel Ano, I would say Rabin Osman Sanon, the goalkeeper from Nations FC, has performed wonderfully well this afternoon.
Of course, a lot of great saves just to keep Nations in the game. That offside moment.
Former Salitas FC goalkeeper, a team based in Ouagadougou, the capital of Burkina Faso. Rabin Osman Sanon.
Just like you said, Kotoko from a losing position since 2021 yet to win a game. And the evidence are speaking. And they do concede more in the first half. And the fact is that they struggle to come back from losing position.
Here comes Nations FC. Free kick to Nations FC. Sadiq Al Hassan wanted that one-time shot. The master tactician, Kasim Okainzemingo. Kotoko failed to score from a free kick moments ago. Nations FC have gotten themselves a free kick. Can that perfect execution happen here?
Watch it closely. And Sadiq Al Hassan face Achauti with that dominance. It's really difficult because in terms of history, you're speaking in favor of Kotoko at this venue.
Sadiq Al Hassan carried out. Looks to be in pain, limping off. Things not working for Prosper Nate Ogum. Lost against Accra Lions. Losing here against Nations FC. With a total of 5 goals in these 2 games. 3 against Accra Lions. 2 here against Nations.
Proud to this game in 3 games against Nations FC. Kumasi Asante Kotoko have scored only 2 goals, whereas Nations with 5, and they've added 2, making it 7.
Faisal Tawate without strike, but very calm for Frederick Asare. Grip Manoko with a header. Now here comes Baba Yaya.
Kotoko problem is being progressive. They can have the ball pass around the center circle, but again, they struggle to just make a mark up front. And it is really causing a lot of troubles because we circulate around and fail to get progressive passes or progressive runs. All the possession is basic. Christopher Nate celebrating against his former team.
Fantastic performance by the former Kotoko defender. Cheering up the fans to make noise. They are here in their numbers. 70 minutes gone. 20 more to go. No problem for Rabin Osman, Sanon, and this man Okanti Mingo. Nations in comfortable lead.
14 clean sheets. Proud to this game. And he's chasing maybe the 15th one. Looking at how Kotoko are playing. No agency in attack. And let's not forget their last game against Accra Lions, after conceding first half 2 goals, they conceded another goal in the second half. And also Faisal Chawote against Dreams, he scored around the 76th minute. So the numbers are speaking, not just in favor of Kotoko.
Patrick Asiedu for Kotoko. Henry Ansu. Baba Yaya received the pass. Now here comes Fernando Basse for Kotoko. The idea was a good one. Henry Ansu loses possession to Emmanuel Ano for Bechem for Nations FC. Risky play from Henry Ansu.
I think the defenders are just sleeping. They must wake up. Who is covering up for the others' mess? And that is an issue. And that fall from somebody else, Henry Ansu, also with that time and space could not clear the mess.
The former Bechem United player Emmanuel Ano tormenting Kumasi Asante Kotoko, forcing Henry Kwame. Here he comes again. Emmanuel Ano already have scored a goal in this game. Faisal Charete loses possession. He has been marked out today by the Kotoko defense.
Yeah, of course, he's the danger man, especially in terms of numbers.
Good performance by Emmanuel Ano.
I think the first half was Nafu Sulemana. Though Ano was up to the game, but the second half is all about team in attack, especially on the right side of Nations FC. Offensive transition.
Bawaya with a cross. A poor one from Baba Yaya.
Ever since that crucial move from Kim Faisal to Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Baba Yaya is yet to pay his dues for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
When it comes to goalkeepers, Nations FC can boast of the finest. In the early stages of the season, Kofi Mensah was among the goalkeepers with most clean sheets. This time around, it is Rabin Osman Sanon, substitution for Nations FC. Sadiq Al Hassan is being replaced by Emmanuel Akase.
Sadiq Al Hassan, one of the experienced figures within Nations FC, 28 years, former Karela Dreams FC's player, and he really added a lot of thickness in midfield, outplaying the likes of Justice Blaine Timene.
Che Gamina runs the ball to touch. Quarter of an hour to go. Nations have a throw in. Abrokwa has been solid together with Samuel Osei-Kuffour and Oko Gripman for Nations FC. Today, Christopher Nate, what a good turn. Emmanuel Ano, Calvin Ampofo. Nations loses possession. Kotoko on the move. Isaac Minta here. Poor anticipation. Calvin Ampofo.
Kotoko should have known this better because from the start of the season, teams always find a way to set up a solid low block just to tame them. And go and watch that game against Young Apostles in Obuasi and the return encounter in Winchi. Always staying on the low. Kotoko struggling to break through. That top-class creativity is not revealing for Kotoko. And the next option should be taking advantage of set pieces and also trying a lot of options from far range. But none is showing over here.
Here comes Albert Amoa, who got a great opportunity in the first half. but was not able to score. Same as Che Dramina here. Looks like the motivation playing against Kotoko is always high for the rest of the teams. The Chem United put up a spirited performance against Kotoko at the Babanyara Sports Stadium. Nations FC with quality football here against the Porcupine Warriors.
I think the only thing to, or let me say, the only factor you can use to outplay top teams is just quality. Because in terms of numbers, in terms of, class, they have it. But you must use quality to outplay them. And we saw same incident against HM and this time Nations FC. But again, Nafu Suleiman love scoring against Kotoko and he impacted the game massively. A goal plus an assist in the first half. And gradually the game is gradually going to the twilight. Kotoko yet to show promises in attack.
Nations FC doing what Kotoko have failed to do today. Quick recovery of the ball whenever they loses it. The rate at which Nations FC presses whenever they want the ball from Kotoko. Kotoko lacking that pressing ability. The relentlessness from Nations FC has not been there for Kotoko.
In Nations' last 5 home games, they lost against Young Apostles. Against Midiama, they won by 2-1. A defeat to Edina Stars. They won over Karela Dreams, and now they are chasing a third consecutive victory at home.
The ball boy needs to be protected. Alfonso Tiapa. Here comes the second goal scorer for Nations FC. Now Kevin Ampofo. What a good turn from Emmanuel Akese. Prince Badu for Nations. Abrokwa. Strike from range. Good idea from Abrokwa.
He wanted to take the goalkeeper off guard. And that was a good effort. No impact from Isaac Minta ever since he's been subbed on. And Papayaya on and off. Wisdom Bassi. Not a good game at all. He impacted the game very well against Bechem United back this afternoon. Always hovering around the wide areas for spaces. But this has been an issue because looking at how Kotoko give away balls in midfield, it's a problem. Menu and when Manuel Ancho was there, he gave up possession easily.
Cristiano penalty for Nations FC. Protection, very important for the ball boy. Alfonso Atiapa, the referee, signaled the security to protect the ball boy. Kotoko cut offside.
At this point, difficult for Kotoko. Less than 8 minutes to go.
Elsewhere, Hearts of Lions are up by 2 goals against Accra Lions. Become Chelsea have scored. Bechem United 2-1. Dreams FC and Vision FC's 1-1 draw at the moment. Basake Holy Stars 1, Legon City 0. It is still Hearts of Oak 0, Karela United 0. But here at the Brankase, Nafiu Sulemana and Emmanuel Ano have scored 2 spectacular goals for Nations FC. Kotoko yet to give an answer.
Of course, it's becoming a norm that when Kotoko are down, especially by 2 goals, they do struggle to come back. Nafiu Sulemana with that beautiful control, just trying to take advantage of any fullback assigned to him.
Nafiu Sulemana, Emmanuel Ano, and goalkeeper Rabin Osman Sanon. The man of the match will be difficult to pick. Daniel, who would you pick as a man of the match so far?
Tough one. Looking at Emmanuel Ano, Nafiu Sulemana, Oko Gripman, the goalkeeper Rabin.
Here is Emmanuel Ano. Great save from Frederick Asare. What a player Emmanuel Ano is. Go round Samba O'Neill to get a touch on the ball. But the intervention of goalkeeper Frederick Asare, it would have been 3 goals for Bechem United, for Nations FC.
That would have been a disgrace because how he moved swiftly. It's just an eyesore.
What a chance for Kotoko. Isaac Minta. Clear opportunity to make it 2-1.
What that move, 1 versus 1. And Emmanuel Ano, my goodness, what a player. You just have to give him his credit. Playing as if he's been here for 4 or 5 seasons. But he's just playing his first season for Nations FC. And he's been an instantaneous hit for the home side.
From Bechem United to Nations FC, whenever Emmanuel Ano gets the ball, I love saying Bechem United instead of Nations FC. The former Bechem United player is tormenting Kotoko here. Abrokwa receives a yellow card.
Nafiu Sulemana, last season, he scored 3 goals in 34 games for Nations FC. But this season, only 24 games. He's scored his 5th goal of the season. Massive this player.
Kotoko wanted a free kick. Denied. But here they are a free kick against them. Asante Boahin coming on for Nations FC. Samuel Osekufo. Coming off. Samuel Osei-Kuffour, formerly of Bechem United, have been rock solid for Nations FC today. It has been Samuel Osei-Kuffour and Razak Simpson all the time at the back for Nations FC. No Razak today. Oko Gripman and Abrokwa partners. The man that has been substituted of Osei-Kuffour. Faisal Chawete would have loved to score against Kotoko. His spotlight have been stolen by two players in his team, Nafiu Sulemana and Emmanuel Ano. Now here comes Kotoko through Patrick. Asiedu to Fernando. Can Kotoko get one here? Samba, will he shoot? Of course, he does. What a save. Albert Amoa from the rebound misses completely. That could have been 2-1. Had the ball from Albert Amoa found the back of the net, it would have injected some activeness into Kotoko. And we know what a goal can do to the confidence of a team. Three maximum points on the horizon for these fans. They're really enjoying themselves. A flick from Nafiu. Here comes Chawete. Sulemana. Good shield from Ntimenu for Kotoko. Samba O'Neil for Kotoko surging forward. Few moments ago, he struck from afar, nearly getting a goal for Kotoko. A good goalkeeping from Rabin Osman Sanon, pushed the ball away on the platter for Albert Amoa, but Albert failed to score. Still, Kotoko. Papa Yaya. Minta wasn't able to control. Christopher Nate. Very good performance today for Nations FC. Kwame Yansu for Kotoko. Kotoko pushing forward. They believe they can get a goal. Michael Sefa. Cheidwa when I put in the cross. Still, Kotoko lacking that bite up front. You've done 3 out of the 5 minutes that was added on. Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Kwame Yansu for Kotoko. Now here's Baba Yaya. Good control from Patrick Asiedu. Patrick shoots. But he's disappointed himself with that strike. "30 seconds to go. Baba Yaya in disbelief. Victory for Nations FC. What a game they have had today. Came all out in the first half. Dominant display in the first half. Played beautiful football. Scored 2 spectacular goals. Won the first half totally. Doing the tactical work in the second half. The fans of the Porcupine Warriors have had enough. And they have to leave early as they believe it is all over. Abrokwa can Faisal get a goal here? It has been a quiet day for the league's top scorer, Faisal Chawate. Nafiu gets the foul. Nafiu Sulemana. What a game for him today. Prosper Nate Ogum, yet again, another defeat. Alfonso Atiapa, the referee, looks at his watch. Abrokwa. This a long one from Kotoko Minta Tassel for the header. This is Calvin. Now wisdom for Kotoko. Can Kotoko make it 2-1 here? Good goalkeeping. What a game Rabin Osman Sanon has had for Nations FC. Isaac Minta nearly getting a consolation goal for Kotoko. Patrick Asiedu with a corner. A good header. And of course, a very good performance from Nations FC has ensured that they've gotten all the 3 points here. Alfonso Atiapa whistles for the end of the game. This man, Sulemana Nafiu, started it all by scoring what we would describe as the goal of the season contender. A beautiful teamwork. Nafiu Sulemana, the first goal scorer, 10 provider for Emmanuel Ano. to score that beautiful second goal. Kotoko were outplayed and defeated in the first half. That same scoreline has been held on by the home side. Kotoko came back spirited in the second half, but still lacking that cutting edge. Once again, Kotoko defeated. Nations FC 2, Kotoko 0.
Was a back-to-back defeat.
Yeah, I mean, back-to-back defeats are not the best. But then we, as a technical staff, we have to encourage the players, irrespective of what is coming from the outside. We are with them. We know what they can do. They are the very people who who went so many matches unbeaten. So it tells you that they can do it. We just have to sit down and then look at what we can do to reverse the situation.
Coach, tactical in defense, individually, we have some personnel that are performing, but collectively, there are lapses and you do concede goals, especially in the first half, because against Accra Lions, you conceded in the first half and again this time around.
Yeah, it's all about the second boss and the reaction towards the second boss. Once you don't react quick to second boss, and then when you are on offense, and then you don't keep a stable back, sometimes it happens that way. Work on it.
Coach, lastly, is the title race still on?
The league is not over, so we keep working, keep playing the games.
Coach, thank you very much. All right. That was Coach Prosper Natiogum, and he said, despite the defeat, the league is not yet over, and he's trying to psych, the players enough, especially in the dressing room, to let them come at it best in their subsequent games. It's not over until it's over. Coach Kasim Mengel's over here. He won convincingly. He's having a very good record, especially as Nations FC's coach against Kumasi. Coach, a very good victory. Your general impression of the game?
It was very competitive, and we came with our game plan to get the goals to win, and it worked to perfection for us.
Coach, looking at the fact that you as a coach, that kind of agency it means to play against Kotoko, and especially at this tight race. What did you inform the players prior to this game?
I informed them if we want to be the title contenders, we need to win this match at all costs. So they were all motivated. They knew the plan that we're going. When everybody plays his role well, we send everybody a role to play on the field of play. So they saw when they work their way out or they are tactically disciplined on the field, the victory will come. And exactly how we didn't come. We came to play and win. That's the strategy we came. We don't have to come and we came to play and win. That's the strategy. We were in to score goals and win the game. That's how we approach the game.
Coach, looking at your wingers, Nafiu Sulemana and Emmanuel Ano just came in from Brekum Chelsea and Bechem United, and he's playing very, very well. What is the structure that is catering for his quality?
He was my player at Bechem United. I brought him up, so I know his quality. I know what he can do. So when he came in, I assigned him the role and he fit into the team very easily.
Coach, the title race is on. Are you tough enough to endure?
We are more than tough. We are ever ready. We are more than ready to compete for it.
Coach, anything for the fans because, they are in a good mood.
Oh, we thank them for the support, the massive support they've been giving us. They should continue supporting, praying for us. And as I promised them today, at the end of the game, we will let them enjoy. And it has happened. So we thank God for it.
I think that's a Salah gift.
And
Easter gift. Coach, thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was Coach Kasim Mengel. He won convincingly. At home. All kinds is very necessary for him. And, we were interviewing Suleiman and Nafiu, who, is the player. Music reading.
Yeah, secret in there, no any training now. The coach in the chair now need this so no work now. And I like a crown account me overcome woman.
Who personally no, who for one day this will be veggie. When your mentor?
The mentor is Sadio Mane. Yeah, Metasha and the power.
Tactically, again a coach catch on one. The entire team I'm with very good football against Kotoko.
And I make us at the free training ground. And I tell casa. And I say, yeah, hard like. Then you give me easy. Tia my when you're doing. You come with the start. I'm from Gomuso. Then your first goal at least a boy. And while it's Michelle first, you're starting out to say any pressure and the moment first goal by.
In the course of the game, no. Kotoko started with Adran. Actually, with the and runs by, but still, we are dangerous against them. Now, for the meantime, let me say, so check you one case of personality now. It didn't convince because against Kotoko, I didn't have motivation.
So, only Kotoko, but there's no motivation. A big club. That's also we have dinner. So what I say? Motivation be anywhere. Yeah, I Kotoko na na go until say we wrong.
Coach say title, still you can win it. Who you did?
And one go to bono. It's game after game. Yeah, we win next game.
One so personal target as a player, booking or whatever, or personal target this season.
No, I mean, dream personal awards. The dream team never 3 points now. The team no ya share no na saka.
Okay, thank you very much. That was the man of the match, Nafiu Suleiman. He scored a goal plus an assist against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And he loved scoring against Asante Kotoko. No wonder he scored a goal plus an assist. And it's been an interesting figure to watch for the home side Nations FC. It's all over here at Abrankase. Kotoko are yet to win a game over here at this stadium. And it will be a big history for them.